I cannot be coughing in between takes there.
Yes, please.
Okay.
تذكر يوما كنت تعانق دمعة الفكر تناجي الله في صبر وترجو رحمة تسري فعاش القلب إخلاصا.
Assalamu alaikum. Welcome. Should we say welcome back or they're welcoming us back? Welcome back. Welcome back to myself.
Assalamu alaikum.
I mean, it's been a minute since we've actually
it's been hours.
or days or months since we've, everyone knows that, having a YouTube is a little bit hectic.
And you all know I'm a very busy woman.
Exactly.
I have family to take care of, my kids, and have to, it's a lot. But anyways, welcome back.
Yeah.
And for those who've noticed, the videos are gone.
Wait, it has? I didn't know. We just wanted to say, I personally want to say, I'm sorry for, just disappearing.
And taking our videos with us.
Yeah, and not, letting you guys, nothing happened actually. We were just busy with school, taking care of ourselves and, things like that. And we wanted to, take a break and reevaluate the reasons why we opened the YouTube channel. And alhamdulillah, we found one actually.
Yeah. And the videos were not in line with our reasons.
Yeah.
So, even though they were good.
I know.
And
we were not trying to be comedians. We're just trying to be ourselves, but then you guys actually loved it. So we're grateful. Even though there will be some comic things, we'll just be ourselves.
Yeah.
Just that this time it's gonna be more of religion. We're gonna talk about,
our niche.
Yeah.
We found our niche, and it's gonna be mostly related to the deen,
I'm
our deen.
sure some of them out there will not be happy about this.
Yeah, because that's not why some of you
follow. This is us. This is our lives. What are we without the deen? So we feel like we're not da'is or sheikhs or anything.
No,
we're not here to preach. We're learning, so we just want to share what we learned with you guys. And don't worry, you're gonna see a different Yasin this time. So
well, we count on that.
I know, right? So we just didn't want to do a video of why we were away and stuff like that. We also want to talk about our lives in the US, being an international student and how it feels in
life of an international student.
Yeah, the life of an international
student.
Well,
basically abroad.
Exactly, because you're international student everywhere, right?
Yeah, life of international
student. So
abroad.
But it might be different someplace else. Because the way I'm seeing this American stuff is very
I'm sure they are common.
I know, right?
Well, we have two international students. Those on scholarship and those without scholarship. Those without scholarship.
It's actually four. Those who are financially stable and those who are not financially stable.
I can break that down again.
I know, right?
Those who have family members and those who don't have.
Thank you. Because,
it's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot.
A lot of breakdowns.
And we have points, but it's gonna be part 1 and part 2 because it's a lot to talk about.
Yeah.
Just one point is you can have a whole lot of topics to cover under that because it's really hard. And people, especially people back home, tend to believe that when you come here,
my God,
you're living your life.
We are living in Trump's villa.
I know, right? You go to your backyard and there's money on the garden, something like that. We tend to have miscommunication, misconceptions. I understand some of them, when they see
TV.
The TV or you see one of your friends is taking a picture
it's like how they always show these people how Africa looks and they have that mentality that's how Africa looks. When we know that that's not how Africa looks. And we have a few parts, but majority of the parts don't look like that.
And it's really funny. We are here seeing our friends back home say, oh my God, they're living our lives. They're there saying we're living their lives.
I mean, human beings are gonna be human beings.
We're just ungrateful. And it's really hard because you call us, you call your family members abroad and you see them in a video call, they've gained weight, they're glowing a little bit.
And your hair has dry,
you actually think they're doing good. Well, they're mentally, physically, financially, they're struggling. So today we're going to talk about, we have few points, but my favorite one is expenses.
We'll go from the top to the bottom. Let's not jump to expenses.
Trust me, the expenses, the cost of everything in this country is just my favorite. What will you think is the most important one?
From the first day you step in this place, the cultural shock.
Oh my goodness. I'm still
oh my God. I was telling a few friends about my experience on my first day. I cannot say it on camera because I'm too shy to say it on camera. But the things I saw, oh Allahu Akbar.
What was your
I was like, what did I get myself into?
I know,
where did I get myself into?
Everything is different here.
You adapt as times go. I am still adapting, and it's 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
My mom is the first time my mom is like, don't worry, you get used to it. It's 3 years. and I'm still trying to get used to it.
And that's the thing. You just don't get used to it.
No,
it's like the snow. People tell you, "Oh, you're gonna get used to it." No, I'm not. I don't even know if I had any cultural shock because it was like it was just expected of people here. Yeah, so I don't think I would actually have like an experience of like a cultural shock.
She's good. She's
I don't actually
good.
think
Her eyes have been saved. The things I've seen, my eyes need Zamzam water.
Yeah, it's just okay. I was seeing things that I was not used to seeing. You know, back home you have, for example, like back home people will be in a relationship and they'll be like secretive and all that, and you're walking in the street, you hardly see people holding hands, even your sisters. But here it's like,
yeah, let's pause.
Well,
there.
yeah. Anyway,
what's your next point?
Well, I'm gonna stick still with the expenses, but it's like everything here it's expensive. You know how back home, or you, let's say, I don't know, maybe in Senegal too, and then Gambia.
Now things have changed also.
But like, even though it has changed, it's not like as bad as here.
No.
Like back home, like the basic example is your phone, your SIM card.
Oh,
back home,
yeah.
you don't even have to worry. You know, if you have Africell or QCell, you're out of credit. That's it. It's none of Africell or QCell's business.
Problem.
But here it's like you have to pay every month. So if the month comes to an end and you do not pay, they're gonna cut off your service.
I made a TikTok like that talking about it, and somebody was like, "We have prepaid SIMs."
Oh God!
I was like, "Really?"
We didn't know about it. It's really expensive, and then you have to pay. You know, Gambia, you stay in your house, you don't have to worry about the rent. You don't have to. I don't even think that we pay utilities. I think it's just now when you have cash flow or something like that.
That's our utilities.
Exactly. Like that's it. But here it's like you have to pay for the sewage, you have to pay for the garbage, you have to pay for electricity.
The air you breathe.
Oh my God. You have to pay. It's
everything.
It's like every month you get your money. The money is not for you. It's gonna go out to all of these expenses that you have to pay for. Food is not yet in. You have personal things that you have to take care of. You have your phone bills.
Like I am not the most open to my feelings person, but I would try to be as like detailed as possible. There are times you're sitting down and you're like, I don't know what to eat, and not because you have like options. Because there are no options. Like how back home you can just get out and you don't want to eat. Back home you have the option. You don't want to eat what is cooked at home, right? You go outside and buy food. Like, it doesn't work like that here. There's no channel, there's no more. You have to walk or take like the bus for like almost half an hour to go, and it's not like a retail store. It's like a freaking wholesale store. And the thing is, we want cooked food, like already cooked
exactly
food, but it's like you don't have the okay, maybe it's also because of where we're staying.
Yeah,
maybe that's why, even though they have some restaurants around and all stuff like that,
I feel like we have tasted all of the food in Mankini.
It's the same taste. They all
We've tasted everything.
Taste. Yeah,
like that is how messed
and mostly it's like pizza, burger, those are the only things, and people see that and they're like, oh, I want that, I want that. Trust me, you don't want that.
Yeah, it's really expensive to live here. It is. It's really expensive. You have to worry about don't get me started on the rent part.
All part of the expenses.
Your school fees.
Yeah, like we said, there are two types of people: the scholarship people and the non-scholarship people.
Yeah, it's
for scholarship people, they don't have to worry about school fees. So if you're coming here and you have a scholarship, alhamdulillah for you.
And make sure you know everything about your scholarship.
Yeah, some scholarship will tell you like part-time.
Yeah.
Some will tell you that they will give you like stipend and stuff like that. But anyways, you still have scholarship,
right? Yeah, you still have scholarship.
But for those who have to pay for every dime of their school fees, and then you come, like the first time you come, like when I came, I didn't know anything. Everything I know now, alhamdulillah. But before, I didn't have anyone to guide me through. Yeah. So when I came first, I was like, oh, and I heard from someone, I don't know how I misheard that, but it was like after 1 year you can walk outside campus. I'm like, oh, okay, I'm just gonna chill for 1 year, because alhamdulillah 1 year I didn't have to worry about my school fees. So I was like, I'm just gonna chill till 1 year and then start looking for a job. So after a semester, I got the information again, like, no, you cannot, as an international student, you are not allowed to work off campus at all, no matter how long you were here, you're not allowed to work off campus. And I'm like, what kind of wickedness is that? What are you telling me? And then, so my second semester, I started looking for jobs. And it was so depressing. Like, I was so looking for jobs to the extent that I was not studying at all. Like I didn't even have time to think about school because I was really thinking about looking for a job. I remember I asked some few people, but that's another point. People are not ready to help you,
especially people that come from your country.
Especially Gambians. Oh my God, Gambians will not help you even if their lives depend on it. Like you ask them, there are 1-2 people, you know, like actually I'll say one person that he was a guy who was actually, you know, very honest and will tell me when I ask questions. But the rest, they will have the connection.
Either it's I'll do this for you and you have to do something for me.
At least they reach that part. They'll be like, yeah, you know, somebody else helped me, blah blah blah. I don't know, blah blah blah. And you're looking at them like, you know, somebody else helped you. You know, you can also do the same thing for another person.
You don't have to be strong to help somebody else.
You
know, no matter what you are going through, you're always stronger than the other person. At least help. But no, it's like, and all of the people that you ask for help, it's not like they're like weak or they don't have. No, they actually made it. Like they've been through the difficulty and then they've made it. But then you ask for help and they look at you like, this person helped me. They just don't want to help.
I think people think that if they help you, you come and surpass them. Like, okay, my what did they say? Risk doesn't depend on you. It depends on Allah. So if you help somebody, isn't that a reward for you?
They don't think like that.
But people don't think that way.
People now all they think about is the reward in this dunya and nothing
it's
else.
For themselves. I'm not saying don't look out for yourself. Do look out for yourself. But if you're in a foreign place and you know how it feels to be in a foreign place, if you see somebody in need, I don't think you should wait for anyone to actually tell you to help them.
Yeah, and the other thing is, you people back home, you should really believe people when they say it's hard out here. Like, it's really hard. Just because you see me holding an iPhone, and what makes it easy is here, you can get a phone and then be paying it on installment. Not like back home, you have your phone, you've already paid for everything. No, you see someone who is flexing here with their iPhone. Either their family is rich or they're paying it on installment.
No, even if their family is rich, most of them are paying for it, like paying for it. Because if you have like a house of 3 kids and you want to give them the latest iPhone, that's going to be about what, 3,500.
It's a lot. So it's a lot. So it's really hard. Like here, it's, oh my goodness, it's really really hard, and people just don't believe you when they give you this saying, oh, how about you come back home?
Buy me ticket.
You think I wouldn't want to come back home?
Buy me ticket and you'll see me there.
Like, but then you think about, you know, the reason why you're here, your family, and then you just stay here. How much you spend, and then you just want to stay here.
If we tell you how much you spend.
But people now, it's like they base your how do I say it? You know, yang nose or yang si jama based on your skin color, based on your
I am
weight,
breaking out. My friends know me that me Gambia and me here are 2 different people. Yes, you might see it shiny, whatever, but I am breaking out. Like Gambia, I didn't have to worry about skin breakouts because I was not stressed.
And the thing is, you will have a skin glow because this country, half of the time, you don't see the sun. So it's obvious, you know, your skin is gonna change. And you are showering every day, so you know, putting lotion, taking care of yourself,
the water is
and
eating, like, healthy.
Yeah, you're trying to eat and all that.
The first day I came and I took a shower, my skin was peeling off. So right now, my skin is peeling off.
You just hear people tell you, "Oh, yang nose, look at your skin, you're glowing." I'm taking a shower.
People are glowing back
eating.
home. Many people are glowing back home.
I'm not going out in this. I know, right?
I see people glowing, and I'm like, what updated shampoos or soap are you guys using now?
Yeah, it's that was like this is the second point, expensive. It's really expensive. You have to worry about it because, you know, back home your parents worry about you, but here you have to take care of yourself. You have to pay for your school fees, you have to pay for your phone,
and if
your
you
rent,
try to
your
be
utilities.
Expressive to your parents, now they are worried, and now you're worried because they are worried, and it's crazy.
And how can we forget about transportation? Oh my goodness, that is another. Oh my goodness, it's like. One thing I will tell you, you know, because for me, I am tired of telling people how things are here and they don't believe me. What I just say is like, I just pray you come here.
Yeah,
because one thing I will tell you, if you wanna enjoy this country, it's either you have someone who is financially strong, who's going to help you and you don't have to worry about rent. All you have to worry about is go to school and have good grades. But if you're gonna come here and you know, you come here, you don't have anyone to support you, you just want to come here and give it a shot because, you know, we have this mentality that when I travel, I'm going to make it.
Yeah, I had people tell me that, oh, Kari made it, so you can do it. I'm like,
The saying of, how do they say it? From pocket to mouth, how do they even say it? when you walk it from your
hand to mouth.
Hand to mouth is the definition of this country.
I think we don't really live.
We don't really live hand to mouth back home. It's here.
I think it's here.
It's like literally
because
here.
The money you have actually sweat and work for in like a month, everything goes to your rent.
And it's like you don't even think about yourself. The money comes, you think about the rent, utilities, your tuition. You're thinking about back home. You don't even think about yourself.
Nah, and by the time you finish paying all those things and you're looking at what is left for food, because you have to eat to survive too, but then what is left for you to actually eat to survive? That's the problem.
Nothing.
And also like back home, how we have people doing like people renting, and you just talk to your landlord.
I mean, don't even talk. You can order landlord 5 years. He's not gonna do anything.
Yeah. Here, 1 month, 2 months, and they are sending eviction notice.
It's not even 1 month, 2 months. It's like on the 5th day of the month, they would actually send you, like, they will give you 3 warnings. One warning, they will tell you, we're adding a late fee, then another late fee, then finally an eviction note.
Yeah.
Trust me, I've been there. I have been there. Like, for me, my semester, my 2019, when I came here, it was the roughest day of my life. But, like, I feel like it was teaching me to be responsible, because all of my life I've been a mommy's girl. I've been under my mom, not take care of anything, not worry about anything. All I have to do is just have money, go to school. Mom, I'm going to school. Here's your lunch. That's it. But here I was literally responsible. And the messed up part is, when it comes to the rent part, they separate the rent into furnished bedrooms and unfurnished bedrooms. I don't even see the difference.
Mine was unfurnished, so it wasn't very expensive.
So hers
was furnished. So
but I didn't even see what the difference was. The difference was I had a bed. She had to get her own bed.
Yeah.
And that was it. What else?
You had a table.
A table. She had to get her own table.
That was the only difference.
And I was paying almost $500 excluding utilities every month. And that excludes my tuition, my food, my rent. Like, look at me say my rent again. My transportation. Because here, they say buses. But bus, you need money. Well, the only difference is with the school, you need a math car. But it's not like every day the bus runs.
At this time.
And like the bus
sometimes
doesn't
you want
run
to go to a
place. Schedule.
You want to go to a place and the bus doesn't run there. You have to drop and then walk for like 30 minutes.
And when it snows, you just don't want to walk.
Yeah, because it's slippery.
And then the other thing is the Uber.
Yeah, those are also when I calculate how much I spent on Uber since 2018, I was like, oh my god, I could actually build a land back home right now. I can buy a land back home right now with just this $10 you spend it every day, and then you calculate everything for 3 years, how much you spend. And it's not even just $10 every day, because to go is like $10 and to come back is $10. It's like $20 average. And if you're going to a longer distance, you spend more.
And that even depends. It depends on where you're going and the weather.
Yeah, and how much, like, how fast it is to get an Uber. If it's like difficult to get an Uber, it's more expensive.
Like, we could literally go on and on just on expenses and costs of this country. We could literally go on and on and on every single day. Like, I feel like even if we were to put another point here, we're just gonna sleep here. The video is just gonna be long.
It's just gonna be
because
long.
Expenses, we have like so many things that we didn't even cover. It's like so expensive.
What else?
Like that, you said it, healthcare.
Healthcare, yeah.
Like,
oh my god.
You know how Gambia we take it for granted. When you're sick, your mom is like, go to the hospital. You're just here flexing.
I
haven't been to the hospital for almost 2 years.
I had 2 insurance cards for my mom's workplace and my dad's workplace back home. I will walk to the hospital like I own the hospital.
But not here.
Every small thing on my body, I'm like, let me go check that out, because I don't have to pay for anything. My dad's insurance is there, my mom's insurance is there. I could use any of them. I even crammed my number.
And it's like the insurance actually covers things.
It covers things.
Not here. You pay for it $1,000 plus, and you go. They're telling you, oh, it doesn't cover your dental.
Yeah.
It doesn't cover your bones.
Oh my god, that reminds me. This beginning of this year, all of a sudden I had toothache. I have never had a toothache before. Like, never. So it was so bad. I called to set up an appointment. They're like, actually, I called to come in, and they're like, oh, you have to set up an appointment. I'm like, okay, can I set an appointment to come tomorrow? They're like, no. We have people from 2020 that need to be filled, so you probably will be pushed like way before. And I'm like, sis, I'm dying right now. I need to check this thing out right now. I cannot wait for another day. But what can you do? Nothing. Gambia, you just walk into the hospital, wait in the line, and if you even know somebody there,
I know,
you skip the line.
I know. It's like, I get people when they say the country is hard. No one is denying that.
No
one is denying that. But trust me, people are struggling outside of Gambia. I don't, people
They are
in Germany,
struggling
people
more
in England,
outside
people in,
Gambia.
we are really struggling because Gambia, you could literally have $10 in your pocket and survive the day because you could literally walk into your friend's house
and
eat. Not here.
And eat, not here.
Not here.
Nuh-uh.
Like here, everything you
Not
have to
even
work
friend's
for
house.
it.
Like you don't even know the person. Like
Yeah.
sometimes just go into somebody's house. Assalamu alaikum. Remember where you used to wanna be.
Yeah.
And then they're having like lunch or something like, oh, okay, kai leka.
But here it's just so
and
different.
they'll try to force, oh, did it kind of leka and stuff like toga, like kind of leka,
Hey, it's every
But
man for themselves.
Hey.
Everyone is selfish. No one wants to see you succeed. It's that hard. You have to be mentally prepared and physically prepared to come here. And like I said before, if you want to come here, it's fine. It's not up to you or me. It's up to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Whoever he wishes for them to come, they will come here. But all we will say from experience, some people come here and they have a good experience. They will tell you, oh, country, it's nice. We're chilling. We're going. They're traveling into other states.
Most of them are lying,
It's fine. It's their story. This is our story.
Lying.
We've struggled, and alhamdulillah, we are still struggling, but we've made it so far. And we try to tell people what is going on, but people don't tend to believe us. But what I'm telling you is, if you want to come, it's fine. You can come, but make sure you are financially ready for this country, because this country is all about finances, everything, and the country is built in a way that if you work, the money is gonna stay here.
It doesn't leave.
It doesn't leave.
You have to be really, really
you
smart.
really have to be to maneuver your way to actually have money, or else hey, do you even think we can even cover other points in this video?
I think we should
for now, because if we have to bring the adaptation and everything, the religion is not gonna fit into this video.
Your friends, the kind of friends you make, especially if you're Muslim,
or
not even Muslim, like a practicing person,
trying to keep up, trying to fit in.
I think we'll make that one.
We'll make that one. Just this video is gonna be just what was the first thing again we talked about? It was a cultural shock, and then we talked about the costs and expenses. I think it was just that would be just like you didn't even actually tell me. Did you have actually an experience of cultural shock?
So
like, well, if you can like tell them what it means, or you can just read, because
the meaning of cultural shock?
So that they know.
Google it.
Google it and read it for them. Like, I'm sure there's some people out there like, well, they talked about, but they didn't even give an example or an experience they had with the cultural shock.
The one I experienced. If I say it's on this, there are elderly people on this.
Tell me, I can.
Yes, I told you before.
I forgot.
I told you before.
I forgot.
There are elderly people on this.
I forgot now. Because I'm sure that some people will there in the comment section. Mercy, some people, I'm not even mentioning names, but it's like, okay, what do you mean by cultural shock? But like you said, Google it. We don't have time. We're trying to know, because
cultural shock is basically like things that like you come to it. Let's say you come to a different
even
place.
in the name culture.
Yeah, it's cultural shock. Like you just get shocked about
the cultures they just have here.
Actually, shock. But I get surprised, amazed or shocked about the things that they do differently here.
Yeah, but
like she said, how back home people in relationships are like hiding and stuff like that, but here it's like it's normal. That's cultural
it's
shock.
actually here you have to. It's like illegal to not date. Actually, there's like a law.
My God. People be like, wait, what
they just look at you like, are you crazy? And we're looking at them like, are you crazy? So, but we're just trying to make the video short, because our generation, we're too lazy. When the video is more than 10 minutes, we tend to be like, what are they talking about? Because I do that all the time. I look at the video and the video is talking about dua to get you whatever you want. I'm seeing 60 minutes. I'm there like,
can you just get to the point?
Yeah, get to the point.
Get to the point.
Yeah.
We don't have time.
It feels great to come back. And I really hope you guys,
this man it's a form of, adaptation, like she said. It's called, what do they call it? I've forgotten the word.
It's fine.
But it's fine. It's just a form of,
Yeah, we just hope you have taken something out of this, video we've made, and just make sure to listen with your, your heart and your brain, because we're not coming from a place of hate. We're not trying to.
Asking you guys
we're
not
not
to
trying
come.
to make at country look bad. We're just saying what is here.
We don't need
at
to
some
make the country
point
look bad.
it's when you look at it, I don't even know what to say. It's kind of.
We are not saying don't come. If you don't come.
But just be prepared mentally, physically, financially, because at some point I've seen people who come here, good people, and it turned out bad.
We'll cover that in the next
we'll cover that in the next video. They turn out bad and
also
selfish.
People come here like me, and the first thing it is, you cry.
Yeah. So we're just happy to have.
So we want you guys to be prepared.
Yeah. So we really hope you like this video. Make sure to like, comment, and share, and make sure to, if you have not subscribed yet, to hit that subscribe button and share with your friends.
Like, what are you waiting for? Like, what are you waiting for at this point?
Yeah. So,
alright, assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
ما زلت تذكرها وتذكر روعة الذكر